It's been a murder on the block, yeah. Ain't nobody leaving till we figure out who shot him. See, someone in this house put a bullet in his mouth. If I believe your alibi, then you can walk it. How about we start with 2, Mr. Hawkins? Now see here, you know I've been a cook in this establishment for 3 years, and I treated 3 kids like they was mine. So even if I wanted to, I wouldn't have had spine all the time, cause I was cooking for the wedding. When I finished, he like, no sir, everything here must be kosher. Now you know I'm getting older, so my hearing ain't right. That's when the bride-to-be came in and fired me. You be out by the night, I think she guilty, motherfucker. Them some strong words to utter, but before you start accusing, let's hear stories from some others. Speaking of the bride-to-be, over there eyeing me, give me your story, don't you lie to me. She said, I just been having second thoughts like, I'm not these kids' mother, I'm the lost wife. But since I am the lost wife, the kids ain't gonna love me at all. I just forever be the broadest, though they dad from their mom. And since love is such a riddle, then these kids be in the middle. They'll just fiddle with our hearts till they bust. And I just be the little bitty lover that nobody understands, but I never kill that man. Do trust. I said I believe you, I do. I also realize how quick the cook was to accuse. Why don't we hear from the butler, Monsieur James Sutner? Where were you when that man was killed cold-blooded? He said, I'm not the man that I appear to be. I got a lot of people respecting and fearing me. I got a mansion in the hills off Coldwater, a beautiful wife and a 13-year-old daughter. And I killed some people myself, but if I killed them, you probably would've heard that man yell. See, I'm a mafia man, I know a lot of bad spells, but if I killed him, I'd have killed you as well. Everyone relax, I'm the maid around here. I got some info that you probably should hear. When I was first introduced to the master, he wasn't so clear. The man had cocaine coming from his ears. I think it was an overdose. Probably couldn't take the pain and put a bullet to his skull. No, hello, my name is Dr. Limbo. If that was so, the man would not have been able to work a pistol. And so, I think it's more unusual than that. When the cook first called, he was unusually sad. When I first showed up, he was unusually glad. And I really think there's something quite odd about that. The cook said, well, doctor, all them damn pills probably made his heart stop. But I never would've hurt the kid's father. Even if he did, treat the kids like they nada. Well, I think I heard enough as the detective, and I think it's time for me to put these stories in perspective. When I first heard you talk about the kids, Mr. Chef, I realized you might have had a motive to yourself, see. The father, he just treated them so bad. If you could only kill the dad, you'd have the kids you never had. Your wife bounced out, and no doubt that made you sad, and the kids were the last thing that you could really grasp. And as for the bride-to-be, kill the groom, get the house and the inheritance free. Since he died, all you thinking about is shopping sprees and finding a man that's 10 times as handsome as he. But see, and the butler's motive is clear. In the house undercover, as the mafia's in. Probably heard something that he wasn't supposed to hear, but we showed up before you dropped his body off at the pier. And tell me, if the maid's so innocent, why she tryna blame cocaine for the incident? All that shit is shit she probably gave him, isn't it? And then she put a bullet in his brain just to finish it. And yeah, the doctor, the angel, killed a man cause he underpaid you. Shit. Well, I think I got my verdict, so sit back. But before I say this shit, somebody tell me where the kid's at.